Good morning, or is it good morning, or is it good afternoon? It's good afternoon. This is Barbara, the East Coast Dragon Lady, coming to you on Sunday. I just thought I'd jump on quickly. I just pulled actually 3 cards, thinking they were for me, but I think it's also a message for everybody. So I think, as I mentioned, I did a quick one as well on Thursday. I've been actually using, the archangels have been appearing and coming to me, giving me messages. So I've been using 3 different decks. And the first card that I pulled, this was one of Kyle Gray's, was the Divine Director. So this is the message for us for this week. An intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. So that's the first one, and it's purple. Then I pulled another card from another one of, I'll show you the decks. This is Daniel, Divine Discernment. So I thought, I can't ignore the divine. Trust in the message within. They are divinely guided. So we all know that we get those internal messages and sometimes we doubt them. So I thought I'll just turn to the dragons and pull from my oracle deck. And I got the Ancient Oracle Dragon. Important information is coming your way. So if you look at they're all very similar colours as well. And last week, Amethyst, the colour Amethyst appeared for me, and also Lady Amethyst, which I talked about. So there's definitely messages coming through with Amethyst, and I wanted to show you the decks. So Keepers of the Light, these are Kyle Gray, and as you've probably gathered, I have quite a few of Kyle Gray's oracle decks. This is his latest one, the 22 Archangel Oracle deck. So there's 22 of them, and it's actually a nice mixture. He does suggest that you can also, I've got another one of his, you can mix the decks or put them all together to make a bigger deck. And then of course this last one is my oracle deck, which is the Ancient Intergalactic Guardians, Dragons of the Multiverse. So when you're sort of picking from different, or I was just guided to do that. Literally just now, I thought I was going to do something else, and I was like, wow, I really can't not come on and talk. And I'm actually just realizing, if you look at the Divine Director card, if you have these here is light language. I'll show you here. This is definitely some light language on there, which I've just noticed as I look at those. And of course on Daniel we've got the sun here, but that's interesting. You probably know that I actually don't speak light language, but I get downloads often when I'm doodling, when I'm drawing, or I've asked the dragons. So a lot of people that get light codes and write them. For me, I write from right to left when they're light codes, and it's sort of pretty quick. It's like automatic writing, but it's the opposite way for me. That's how I know it's light language coming in. I actually asked the dragons to translate it for me the other day, and I'm now beginning to understand there are actually different light languages and from different places, but the dragons have so far been very helpful with me. So anyway, that was my message for today. It was a quick one because I didn't think I was even going to jump on. But when I pulled these, I just wanted to share with you that, there's always a message if you use oracle decks. Each card that we touch, there's always a message for us. But I did think that, especially as we're coming to the end of Mercury being retrograde, I mentioned in my last quick clip that it's been particularly tough one for me, and I'm hearing from other people that it's been a difficult retrograde. So it feels very helpful. I feel that whatever it is that has been pushing down on me through this retrograde is lifting, and the divine stepping in. And as you know, the divine can be many things. They're divine beings for me. And again, my voice is going. Whenever I start talking about what is affecting me, it affects my voice. So I'm working on that. It's been a challenge. If you look back on any of my videos, sometimes my voice is very clear, and other times, especially when I talk about the oppression, there's like pressure, and as you can hear, it starts changing. So I'm going to clear and delete that because as you talk about it, you bring that energy to it. It's not going to stop me. It's stopped me for many years. I'm working through it, and as you know, once you get rid of one layer, it's like that orange peel, right? You get rid of one, there's another layer, or like an onion. So, and I've just remembered while I'm talking, while I'm on here, that this Friday, the 30th of August, can't believe it's the end of August, and before the holiday, my friend Dina and I are doing an hour live. She's going to be using some of her art and light language to bring messages, and I will be using my oracle deck or whatever oracle deck. If you would like to join us, we're going to be live on Facebook. I did put out I put it out the other day. I will post it again on Facebook and on a couple of other sites, but look out for us at 8 p.m. live on the 30th. We've not done it together before, but we thought it would be a great opportunity for us to bring, we do other things. We're in several groups together. We've done I've taken a couple of Dina's classes, which brought in my light language. So we want to combine our gifts and bring them to you. And then if it's, and we're even thinking of doing maybe some classes on reading oracle, reading light language, bringing in light language. We're not sure where that's going. I did get the dragons directing me to maybe, I'm thinking of doing some classes on reading oracle decks, or reading oracle decks, but also on my oracle deck, and do it like a weekly class with all the different, so mine are grouped into 4. So there's the ancient dragons, the Atlantis dragons, the divine feminine dragons, the divine masculine dragons, the elementals, the guardians, Merlin, star dragons. So that would be like an 8-week course. They definitely put that idea in my head the other day, so I'm looking at that as well. I may do a bit like I'm going to do with Dina. I may do a live or offer a free hour to talk about my oracle deck, and then see if people want to go on and go a bit deeper into that, because when I was given those messages, it wasn't meant to stop just at those messages. It was, that's the tip. They're showing me that was the top, that was, they're saying the cream on top of the milk. That takes me back. So when I lived in England, and for many years in England, and I believe here in the United States, there were milkmen that would come and deliver milk in glass bottles to our doorstep. I mean, for a long, long time, for most of my, especially when I was a child. And I remember, and there was the cream. So the cream would separate. There was different, the gold, if I remember, it was the gold was it was like thick cream on the top, and then milk. There was no such thing as skim milk or any of that stuff. It was either like a 1% or 2% with the thick cream. There was 2 types, but it would come every day, so it was fresh milk. But the dragons are showing me that that's the cream. So what we got, the first message was the cream, and then below it is all of that. They're going, yeah, all that yummy milk. I can't drink regular milk, but I do remember the taste of it, so that's good. But yeah, it's funny how they go. They're showing me the milk bottle with the cream separated, and then what's like, you take the cream away and there's a lot beneath it. Also, if you don't channel, if you were interested in learning how to channel, I can certainly do a couple of classes on that. So I'm thinking that's the way that I'm being guided from. They're showing me September till the end of the year. I also have Dragon Hour, which actually I took the summer off from doing Dragon Hour, and then I have got at least 4 people signed up for September and October. I'm doing them like twice a month because I felt like it was a long way when I was asking people if they wanted to be there. So if you want to be on on my Dragon Hour, please let me know. I love people, and we talk about what you're doing with dragons or what services you're doing. It doesn't have to be dragons. They're pulling me. I'm saying they're pulling me back down, but it's like I see that the dragons are here and the archangels are here, and I'm being guided to work with the archangels right now. They're telling me it's for my own spiritual growth, for my spiritual development, that I need to go back because I'm getting these higher vibrational messages, and they want me to go back and check in with the archangels. So there you go, a live channeling from me. I've learned myself, and I think I've said this to many of you before, I did automatic writing. I would write down everything that I was hearing. Didn't think that it was channeling until I realized that what I was getting was channeled messages. And then when I actually accepted that people were seeing me as a channel and said that I was actually a channel and said it out loud, everything shifted. I still like to write things down because, sometimes I forget, especially when you channel, you're not always aware of what you're channeling. And even when I read it back, I sometimes don't remember some of what I've written. Some of it I do. So that could be an interesting avenue to go down. If you're interested, email me at East Coast Dragon Lady, and I will put that out on my Facebook, and I'll put this up on YouTube and Facebook. I also did, Kelly and I did our monthly Elder Dragon song. That is up on my website. It's up on our joint channel as well. So again, if you would like to come and be a guest on our joint monthly YouTube, let me or Kelly know, and that would be awesome. But it's up just now. We did that on Thursday, so we tried to do it around the full moon, but things get in the way as well. So the full moon was on Monday, so so I hope it certainly helped me coming on here, and I think that's maybe why they wanted me to come on, because they were like, let's just get that moving. I felt very stuck, that I needed, and I don't think this is going to happen for me till the Mercury goes the opposite to retrograde on the 27th. So we've got till Tuesday, and now my voice is going again. So I've said all I have to say, obviously. So have a good Sunday, and I will be back next week.